Hello friends, welcome to MSME Tool Room Hyderabad, and today we have a very good presentation on Smart Factory, the other name for the Industry 4.0. So in this presentation we are going to have introduction, Industrial Internet of Things, that is IIoT, Digital Supply Network, design principles of Smart Factory. So now we will see first what is a smart factory. Let us define the smart factory. Smart factory is defined as a combination of interoperable systems, multi-scale dynamic modeling and simulation, intelligent automation, strong cyber security and networked sensors. The simplest way of definition of a smart factory is the next level of automation. And now we will see what is IIoT. So IIoT, the Industrial Internet of Things, refers to interconnection between the smart sensors, machines and other devices networked together with the computers. The connectivity allows for data collection, exchange and data analytics. The production is done by robotized machine tools. So here the machine tools are totally intelligent tools which are programmed by using artificial intelligence. Here the smart sensors are directly connected to the machine tools. These machine tools communicate via Industrial Internet of Things to frame a decision by their own and sense data either to data center of a smart factory or cloud. So some of the smart factories maintain their own data centers, and most of the smart factories they totally depend on the cloud. Cloud storage has many advantages as we can access the data whenever we require. We can perform data analytics by using virtual high-end GPUs, graphical process unit, for fast computation and accurate results. Hence, IIoT is the key component of Industry 4.0 or the smart factory. IIoT enables centralized control of all systems without a physical connection. Now we are going to see the IIoT architecture. So here you see this is the cloud. In here we have the total computation of the data, that is a data analytics, and storage takes place, and finally from here we can get the even the results, that is reporting, and we can also have the planning and engineering decisions, and similarly we can also have the HMI, human machine interface, and we can also have the optimization, that is we can remove all unwanted results and we can keep the only required results. And this cloud is totally depend on the fast internet. This fast internet is connected to the gateways, and these gateways are directly connected to the shop floor where you will have the various sensors and actuators which are programmed by using artificial intelligence. Now we will see what is this digital supply network. So digital supply network is divided into two categories. One is horizontal integration, another one is vertical integration. We will see now one by one in detail. So first we see what is the horizontal integration. Horizontal integration means networking all partners that are required included in the creation of the final product. The goal is to upload all relevant information on the cloud or data center of a smart factory so that the communication can go autonomously. Here the engineers has to shape the idea and upload it to the cloud or data center where it is available to the total IT system. Then the IT system creates an online marketing companion which targets the people, and based on the reactions first order arrives. IT system begins the procurement of raw materials, organizes transport and warehouse of the raw materials. The system demands new equipment if necessary, gives tasks to the robotized tools and stores all data on the cloud or data center. This is the entire architecture of the horizontal integration. Here first we have the supplier, that is the initial who supplies the raw material to us. So, here first we have a development stage. In the development stage we have the market analysis and proof of concept, prototyping and pre-production market launch, and next stage is the production stage. So, in the next stage, production stage, we have production planning, operation assets, material procurement, manufacturing parts automation, production perform analysis, and in the logistics stage we have warehouse management, picking, preparation for the shipping and reception of the goods, and final we have the final stage, that is a distribution stage. So, in this stage demand management, procurement, process orders, delivery shipping, tracking, return management, and from here the final product will go to the customers. Similarly, we have the vertical integration. So, vertical integration presents the integration of data and IT system during the entire production process. Sensors and actuators interface with each other during the entire production cycle up to the final product via IIoT. Second level is the control level, where machines are regulated by using PLCs or advanced controllers. Third level is the production level, where SCADA is used for monitoring the control level and production level. Here we can understand the SCADA. SCADAs can be used for normal automation as well as the Industry 4.0 for the production level control system. So, here SCADA is supervisor control and data acquisition system. MES systems are placed in the fourth level, and these are responsible for production, planning, quality management and overall equipment efficiency, that is OEE. Fifth level is the final level, and this level is under the control of order management and processing, enterprise planning based process management, that is BPM. The main goal of the vertical integration in the smart factory is to make the fifth level independent from the human interaction. Here the detailed vertical integration figure is present in the next slide, that is you can see here the levels. So, the first level is the field level, where we have sensors and actuators interfaced via IIoT, and in the second level PLCs are advanced controllers which can control the total system, and this controlling of the system is totally dependent on the SCADA, which is the production level, and the fourth level is the operation level, where we have MES and we have all operations linked through SCADA and ERP, and the final level is the ERP level, that is enterprise and planning level. So, this is known as the vertical integration in a smart factory. Now, we see the main design principles of the smart factory. We have 6 main design principles of the smart factory. One is for interoperability and interconnection, information transparency, decentralization, real time capability, technical assistance and modularity. So, among these 6 principles, the major step is decentralization, where all the machines act like autonomous machines which are powered through machine learning algorithms, where the robotized tools will make their own decisions. Thank you so much for this wonderful presentation, and for more information please contact to me, and my number is 9908 211 787. Thank you so much.